Daniel, would you come here a moment? What do you think this is? Looks like a countdown. Of course it is. Yeah, I know this one. Magnets.
Chevron 7 is locked.
Receiving a transmission, sir. Audio only.
Let's hear it.
See if I can clean it up.
I think the transmission's working. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the Stargate Files. Come try one all. And Tech Mate, Master Skeeter, Tech Mate, Supreme Commander Thor, and Tech Mate John from every Stargate, Atlantis, Frame and Order. What is everybody up to this week? How y'all feeling? Feeling good? Season 6? We still rolling?
Season 6 is awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
Unless you are having some sort of schizophrenic episode disorder, which we will get into very shortly when we get into
Doing the show right now.
Oh God, here we go again with Skeeter. But we're gonna have a good fun time tonight. We got one serious episode and one that's a little more aloof and more in the tradition of Stargate SG-1. But before we do that, let's go around the horn and see how everybody is doing. And let's start with a returning guest, John from every Stargate Atlantis Frame. How you been doing, buddy? And what episodes are you working on?
Doing good, guys. Thanks for having me back. Right now, let's see, we're doing the Storm, and then we should be about, I'd say about 3/4 of the way through that right now. So the Janai just got there. You know, Kolya just took McKay and Weir hostage, right? So now we got Shepard running around trying to do a little spec ops stuff behind the scenes, trying to figure out a plan, trying to, what is Shepard gonna do next is basically where we're at on the frames for that episode. And then shortly after that, I'd say probably within a week, we're gonna be doing the Eye, which is the continuation, and that's probably gonna run for another 2 weeks as far as frame count goes. So yeah, excited to be putting those out. So get ready for those coming up next.
Those are some really good episodes. I always remember those, and I'm like, that's when I really clicked with Stargate Atlantis. I'm like, okay, we got our own identity. We're doing our thing. It's all good. So that's pretty awesome. Good to hear. And how about you, Supreme Commander Thor? What you been up to lately?
Oh, not too much. Just working on the Tok'ra Part 2. We're about 450 frames in. I just finished picking out the next 500 that I'll queue up tomorrow morning. It'll probably run another 7 days, probably. We'll see when it ends. Lately, they've been all I've been really brutal with my picks for the frames. Like I have been not taking as many as I usually do, just to maybe just speed it up like a day or two.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah, because I really want to get to season 4, and I'm 2 years away from season 4 at this rate.
At least you're not trying to do 1,000 frames every episode. That would be like, oof.
Yeah. 200 years later.
Yeah.
We'll be done covering SG-1 in 2 years. Well, that's pretty good. Good to hear. And Skeeter, how about you? What you been up to lately?
Keeping the printer going. Right now it's paused because it's been getting a little loud. I think I got to oil a couple of things to make it run a little quieter.
Yeah, Saturday it was like, it was going crazy.
I had to shut it off for a bit. But then, I've been, on the smaller one, I've been making these little, these hold 9mm. So you can put a whole bunch of 9mm in a soup can, and it gets a cover that says lead beans, caliber 9mm, 90 of them. So, so that goes into your soup can. It got a little desiccants holder there to keep your bullets dry. So that one is for my one nephew. When he gets back from Alaska, he's going to get that. I just made one for my other nephew, and now I'm working on 3 sets of 22 holders. So there'll be like, I think it's 122 or 121 22s I could fit in a soup can. So I'm working on that right now. It's not my design. It's just design I found in my one nephew that lives around here. He's like, oh, that'd be kind of cool to have. And so I'll make them. So then my other nephew is like, I want one too. And I'm like, well, okay. So
my 22's at my dad's house, where I'd be like, I'm totally going to make that so I can go have fun with.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice because it fits. We tried the one out, fits right in the center console of your truck, so you could carry, go somewhere to shoot, and just pop the can out and load them up, shoot them out. So yeah, the big one, still working on that big project. I
think you got a little bit of time.
Yeah, this is, like I said, it's going to be close to the size of Atlantis, if not those size, same size. So it's going to take a while, but.
Yeah, when I do that one, I'm going to go 50% scale on that.
I'd say you could even go 70 or 25% scale. It's still, I mean, this is huge. I'm like looking at pieces over here. I got, let's see, 16 of one, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another 16 of another, and it's like a lot of pieces. And then all the damn pins I got to print out. That's not fun. But I still got to make another set of all these pins. It's like, geez. So yeah, that project's gonna keep me busy. So he'll get there, people. He'll get there. Just gonna be a little time.
Can't wait to see what it's done, though.
Yeah,
that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
This one I'm gonna have to take photos and post it on here, and I mean, when I get done, I'll try to hold it up. I don't know if I can or not.
Make sure you tag Martin on that one, because I think he'd love to see how well you're doing.
I think he'll be really curious with how I do the coloring in the program, because his prints, all of his ship prints are just solid color, one color. Jeff knows that. They're all just one color, and he paints them all by hand. I like painting, don't get me wrong. I just don't have time for it. So I could sit on a computer screen and color code everything. And there we go, done. Then print it off with all the different colors. Saving up for another one so I could print 8 colors at once. So, and then if I get real lucky this summer, I might buy 2 of those. So I'll be able to do 12 colors at once.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Yeah, I was looking into it, and I'm like, well, I could hook 1 extra up. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I could actually hook up 3 more. So technically, I could do 16 colors.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be something. Never have to like keep. Oh, okay, change this reel out, or okay, do this print. Got to change out all the filament colors. Put these in.
Yeah.
Oh, go back. Put only these ones in. No, just it's all hooked up and go good to go.
Wow, impressive.
Yeah. So we'll see this summer where I get in that. I'd have to be in the other room for all that to work.
Well, that's pretty rad, though. I'm pretty excited to see how well that turns out as well. I completely agree with Dave over there. And
Hey,
man, I got like maybe a couple of things going on.
yeah,
We'll slip
you were
in,
teasing
into
us last week.
What's that?
You teased us last week. You got a little package and forgot about it.
I didn't set them up. I can grab those boxes in just a minute, but I got my first book.
Nice.
I finally got the original novelization of the original movie in pretty good shape. The colors are not bad. Coloring of the pages aren't bad. I mean, it's not exactly pristine white, but I don't care about that. I've always actually wanted this ever since Dave has been like, "Oh, I've read all the books." I'm like, "Okay, I'm adding that to the list of things I need to start picking up now."
Yeah, no, I've read that one twice, I think, in the last 5 years. It's not a bad read. Every now and then when I watch the movie, I go back and read the book just to see the differences. And they are there. Like, even though the same guys wrote the movie as wrote the book, there are differences in how everything works.
So well, that's pretty cool. I knew there was a couple. I think I borrowed that book from the library. Yeah, I did. And I read it, and after watching the movie, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a little off. I can't remember what they were because
in the book, the Stargate works mostly off of harmonics.
That's right.
It does goes through like tones in order to get a lock, and it kind of creates like maybe a mini musical.
Yep, because if you work with universal harmonics, where the whole universe is run off a frequency, like harmonic frequency, and everything's a sound, pitch, or tone. Yeah, it's that makes sense for the gate. Now I remember.
Okay.
So yeah,
I did not know that. So that'll be
things
for me to read.
The king of useless information. That's why I'm a trivia host. People get mad because I like look at all the cards and I read off the questions. They're like, you're just making it up. You do not know that much stuff. I'm like, seriously. I had a lady, she brought in trivia questions of her own, 20 of them. She read them off. I had it done in like 5 minutes. She's like, how the heck do you know all that? Fountain of useless information, lady. What can I tell you? So, I know stupid things.
Well, you mentioned my swag pile from last week.
Yeah.
This will slip into a news item that we got coming up here in a minute too. But Master Replica arrivals.
Oh,
nice!
There you go.
That looks awesome.
That's the other Prometheus. Yeah,
that's the revised one.
The new one.
Yep, the new one. And then I got
the Aurora or the Assyrian.
Oh, nice! Yeah.
This looks dope. I will take a picture and I'll put it up on our Discord and Instagram later tonight or tomorrow. So stay tuned to our Instagram.
Yeah.
And last and certainly not least,
Oh,
hell I got the Destiny Stargate.
Nice. I got that one.
This thing is hefty. It feels like the Atlantis one.
Well, I think they probably made it thicker. So
they need to go back and make the first one better.
No, they need to revise the first one. If they revise the first one, I buy in a heartbeat.
Yeah, because I have the Atlantis one, and I really want the first one as well.
But it's too thin. Like the one they have is too thin. It's not chunky
literally
like the Atlantis one.
Like that.
Yeah, that's what I read. I'm just do the Atlantis one, but the SG-1 version of it.
Yeah.
Speaking
of,
they
could probably add a little more detail to it as well. Otherwise, it looks great. I love it.
It'd be cool if it had a little motor in the base, and you just insert you could take the ring out at any time. Yeah, and it just rotates. That'd be nice.
These two, here, zoom in. This one and this one actually do rotate. I never ordered the motor, but I can get the motors for them, and they'll rotate.
Nice.
And I forgot to activate my Stargate. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
you
the
forgot to
battery-
turn it
there we
on.
go.
There we go.
So yeah,
Outgoing wormhole.
those two rotate. This one doesn't. The one I got here on my computer tower doesn't. And then the Ori, the makeup one that made up the Ori gate, that doesn't spin either. So,
Oh well.
but that one spins. That one with the iris spins.
Yeah. I remember you showing that off when you made it. That was pretty rad.
Yeah, that was. I get a lot. That's another one Martin did. He's
So
the
the
only
only-
one that made a working iris. So
The only master replica models I have, so I have the Atlantis Gate. I've got the F302, which I just recently got for Christmas for my wife, which is pretty awesome. It's pretty detailed. I
Nice.
like it.
Damn.
I got the Gould, one of the Gould motherships. That's pretty detailed. I like it, but the sides of it though are pretty thin. So I feel like if I dropped it, it's probably gonna break. So it's kind of like and I have the Battlestar Galactica from the 2004 show. I think that was one of the first releases from back in the day for Master Replica.
Yeah, I got the old Battlestar Galactica.
Nice.
The OG.
Yep, the OG. It's kind of behind like a bunch of stuff right now. This is my desk, and I have like my Voltron key I've been 3D printing, and a bunch of other stuff like kind of in the way. Right? But I have like I do have like the newer Cylon Raider.
Oh, nice.
And stuff. So I got some small die cast ones of the new one. But oh man, you bring up Master Replica. They just announced earlier this morning.
Yes,
So if you're
saw
a
that.
member of their shopping list or their club, and they don't charge anything for the club. Just if you buy from them, you can get the newsletter and advance notice on things. There's going to be an Atlantis ZPM light up replica, and I have pre-ordered mine.
Nice.
I gotta get. Where is that? Like in a pre-order form, or is that only if you're?
As of tomorrow, it will be available for everybody to pre-order. It's only a 1-day advance notice sort of thing. They do that intentionally on purpose so that, okay, you're a regular shopper, you're a member of the club. Okay, you can get a day head start, but they will be making plenty of these. I am sure of it, but they probably will sell out quick. So if they're only going to make like 500 or 1,000, I can guarantee you will have a chance to get it tomorrow. But you might want to get on that pretty quick.
I might do that first thing in the morning around 5 a.m. when I get up.
Definitely want one, but
I've been talking about printing one off. Remember, and I said I can't find a perfect model with the correct color. And I was thinking of reaching out and having David take pictures of his in the background because he's got one from the show. And I knew it was about 12 inches tall, and I found somebody had a model close to the shape, but it wasn't exact. And I'm like, oh, maybe I could do some work on it. And with the pictures I get, but I get the colors right and everything. And I was like, yeah, one of these days I'll get to it. And then all of a sudden I find out this morning that it's coming out, and it's like the actual size from the show is about 12 inches. So
this is 14.
That's 14. I want the 14. That's like,
I think it's so
cool.
they got the room for all of the battery
components.
and light components and everything in there, because it does use a USB-C cable. I'm assuming you're not going to get a brick. You're just going to get the cable,
probably,
just like everything else.
They never
days.
give bricks nowadays.
Yeah, it's like this. This is plugged in UBC. So, but I didn't get handed one. I just had to buy one.
Yeah, the base looks a little thick, but it looks good. I would.
Yeah,
let's go.
I'm like,
I'm
hey,
ready
let's
to buy
order
it.
now.
Oh,
No.
25 of them. All right.
On some
get
sites,
one.
if
You
you
get one.
on some sites, if you hit like the negative button, it'll go to basically how much they have an allotment for. They don't do that here. I didn't know, so I just thought I'd try that really quick. But this is exciting. I thought about it for all of like an hour, and I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm getting it. Because then I was thinking about printing one off too at some point, but I'm like, you know what? this is already done, and this is full-size replica.
Yeah.
So I'm on board.
Same.
Dang, that looks nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I like when I was looking through the pictures, I'm just like, ooh, I like this both operating and not operating. And I know, I think it's either David or Darren is going to be interviewing. I think it's David. He's going to be interviewing one of the people from Master Replicas, and they're going to be talking about this soon.
Okay.
So,
I know he's done an interview with Master Replicas before, and it was a really good one. I actually prefer those interviews from David, the ones where he's talking about talking to
David,
the people that make stuff. In other news too, did you see the picture of David with Joseph and his wife?
No.
That guy is tall, man.
Yep.
Oh, Joseph?
No, David Reed.
Oh yeah, I've always heard like David's a tall dude.
He's towering over him. I don't know how tall Joseph is, but like he is quite a bit taller. I was surprised when I clicked on it. I'm like, what in the world?
Well, speaking of David and Darren, there is a little bit of a news item for tomorrow. So if you are a Stargate fan and you're curious about the new show, that's right. We're getting a big interview with Martin Jarrow. Now, they did advise, like, don't expect any earth-shattering announcements, but we might get a few breadcrumbs of information here, like, oh, we're about a month done from scripting or whatever it is. We'll get what they are able to pull from him. And if not, I think we're all going to start loading up on Zat Nicotels and some staff weapons. And, you know, we'll see what we need to do to get some more information out of them. So, but this is a co-production between Dial the Gate and Gate World. So both channels will be streaming this live at the same time. Should be a fun one. Starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time.
I'll definitely be listening to that.
Early enough in the morning, and I'm pretty sure I got a work meeting, and I'm gonna figure my way around that if I can.
I'm running Cat 5 tomorrow, so I'm gonna miss that. So
I will let you know bullet points what happens.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it afterwards too. So
yeah.
Skeeter, you need to print the Gould pain stick. That's what
I want to do that.
I had that in my notes because it shows, like, for a split second, I couldn't get a good photo of it, like detailed writing on it, and I'm like, oh, I never knew there was writing on it. So
I never noticed that either. That's cool.
Cannot find that anywhere 3D printed. That's another one. I'd like to find pictures. You know, if somebody had prop pictures of it and measurements, and then I can run it through a 3D program that'll make it 3D and print it off just from using the photos of a 360 view of it. So
okay.
So yeah, if anyone's got the good prop pictures with actual sizes, I'll take them. That one, it might be another David or Darren would know the answers to, or David might have some.
Well,
too.
You might know where the props went.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on my list of stuff I want to print.
Yeah, you've shared your wish list with me, and it's like,
yeah,
oh my god, I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling,
and I'm still scrolling, and I'm still going.
The joys of 3D printing, and then once you get the stuff, oh my god, where do I start and where do I end? It's well worth it. Bamboo A1. That's what Skeeter recommended to me, and it's champ. I've gotten pretty good use out of it. Now I need to start making stuff and parting with it so I can kind of pay for some other things I want to make.
I don't think you were here, Isaac, when I showed this off. I made a 9mm holder that goes in a soup can. It's 3 layers. So you put it in there, desiccant tray to put on top, and then the soup can top itself that, as you can see, lead beans, 9mm caliber, 90 count. So, I mean, pretty cool. Put it in a soup can, boop, done. Figured you'd dig that. Oh yeah, that's awesome. He says.
Yeah.
So,
Well, Isaac will
now
be joining
making-
us in a few weeks for
Yep.
Prometheus episode. So April 2nd,
Making-
everybody.
Making
Nice.
22s now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I printed the ODST pistol with my printer.
There you go.
Yeah. And I like the it came with the magazine separate, so the magazine loads perfectly in there. And you can cut it so that the slide and everything works too. So you could actually mock loading around and everything.
All right.
Add a spring in, make it box back and forth.
Yep.
Pretty
Yep.
easy to do.
Good times. Well, I think it's appropriate we start rolling into some episodes. If y'all are ready for that. We got Shadow Play. Jonas's people ask for Earth military aid in an impending war with their rival nations, but his former mentor offers another solution, a resistance movement ready for a coup. This episode is most notable for we get Dean Stockwell.
Yeah.
And in another long line of awesome guests and maybe not so great an episode for him. I think he did a decent job with what he was given and what character they handed to him. So I won't knock Dean on that one, but I will kind of point at the writers being like, you really wanted him in this episode? I may have picked a different episode for him this season. And there's plenty of them he could have fit in. However, this is an interesting episode. And Skeeter, let's start with you. What are some of your favorite moments about Shadow Play?
Shadow Play is a great precursor to the movie Beautiful Mind. I mean, that's pretty much what this show is a Beautiful Mind movie with Russell Crowe. So, I mean, you got a guy working, finds out, losing his mind, but they don't tell him. Until near
I was
the
thinking
end.
Fight Club, man.
Fight Club a little bit-ish. Yeah, there too. Even at the beginning with teal'c giving a pep talk to Jonas, showing he's not alone on his feelings about, I feel like I'm a traitor, my people are going to hate me. And teal'c talking him up, saying, hey, I did the same thing, in time it will get better. So that was really well done at the beginning. But let's talk about these actors and actresses that we meet right away. We got 3 people to introduce right away. Starting from the right is Commander Hale, played by Doug Abrams. Sorry. He's been in Disturbing Behavior, Elysium, Fido, The Support Group, Supernatural, and the Man of Steel movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a role in there. Not much, but just a little bit. He comes back in season 7, episode 2, Homecoming. Then he also comes back in season 9 and 10 as Prior number 2. In Crusade, Flesh and Blood, and The Quest Part 1 and 2. And he's also in Arc of Truth as a prior. So he liked being a prior, I guess.
Hallowed are the Ori.
Damn straight, brother.
Then in the middle there, we got Ambassador Draylock, played by Gillian Barber. She's been in the Romeo section, Chesapeake Shores, The Man in High Castle, The Last of Us, which I didn't know she was in Last of Us, but I haven't watched it yet. I gotta watch it. She was in Supernatural, The X-Files, and an episode of First Wave. Also Millennial and the Poltergeist, The Legacy.
I need to rewatch that.
The Poltergeist, The Legacy. Yeah,
I got the DVD set back there.
I got to get to it someday. She was first seen on SG-1 as a resident in season 2, episode 4, The Gamekeeper. She was one of the people watching as they were stuck in that machine, that virtual reality machine, going through their lives. Way back, Gamekeeper. Plus, later on, she'll come back as Dreylock again in Fallen, Homecoming, and Fallout in season 7. Then finally, we have Dr. Kieran, played by the legendary Dean Stockwell himself. We all know him from Quantum Leap, but he was also in Married to the Mob.
He was great in that, man. Mustache and all.
And I liked him in the 1984 Dune movie. Paris, Texas. He was on Battlestar Galactica, Jag, the Tony Danza Show, Air Force One. I know. I was like, he has this long
totally
list.
Forgot that existed.
I forgot about Tony Danza. That's why I put it in there, because I forgot about it until I read it. I'm like, oh,
hey,
yeah.
you know, it's the Tony Danza Show. You know, it was the Tony Danza.
But Angela.
He also did the voice of Duke Nukem in Captain Planet and the Planeteers.
Yep.
Nice.
Wow.
And he did the voice of Tim Drake in Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. Just to name a few, very small few of his filmography, which is hugely extensive. So, yeah, it was great to see a legend in it. Yeah, they could have picked a better role for him, but he did a great job with what they gave him.
Yeah.
Jonas learning that Kieran is part of Resistance and he wants to return home and join them to help them out. And then we see the Klonoan City. But if you watch this, I caught something right away, and I was surprised Jeff caught it too when I asked him to make a clip. Let's see.
Well, I didn't catch it right away.
Yeah, because he couldn't figure out why I wanted this short, like 3.5 second clip. So here it comes. Did you all catch that? As you notice in the photo, we have in the clip, there's several smokestacks, all with white smoke, and one black smokestack.
Lower left, everybody.
Lower left. The other ones are off to the right. But if you watch that black smokestack when we play this clip again, which way is the smoke going? Is it going out or is it going back into the smokestack?
In 3, 2, 1.
That's right, everybody. It's in reverse. The other ones are expelling the smoke out. That one's sucking it back in for some reason.
I think the intent was to have the smoke come out and then be falling down, but the whole motion all goes down. So the whole thing is through that idea. It's all being pulled back into the smokestack.
Yep. So, now that's one little catch I caught that was didn't seem right. There's another one
First,
later
I was
on.
like, don't you just want a picture of the town?
Like, give me that clip.
Yep.
Then next up, we meet the First Minister Vallis, played by Joel. I practiced it this afternoon. Joel Sito, right? Yes, Sweeto. Sweeto. Okay. He's been in Alice in Wonderland, Charmed, Lord of Illusions, The Orville, Two Broke Girls, but a lot of women might recognize him and some guys from Days of Our Lives. He was also in See No Evil, Hear No Evil, which I love that movie. Richard Pryor and Gene were awesome.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah, way back. And fun fact, he was also in a single episode of Parker Lewis Can't Lose. So he's worked with Corin before he was on Stargate with them. He's also been a voice actor in video games since 1994, actually 1993, on Sega Saturn's Off-World Interceptor. All the way, he's been doing the video games all the way up to today. With recently, the last one he did was Grand Theft Auto 5, where he was several character voices.
Wow.
I am not surprised.
Yeah. So
he's got a unique voice.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
He's a New Yorker, too. So next up, we meet the Resistance leader, played by Rob Daly. He's been in The Chronicles of Riddick, Tron Legacy, Noel, Andromeda, The Lone Gunman, The L Word, and Wyatt Earp's Revenge. So he's been in quite a few.
Okay.
And wasn't a ton, but there was some.
I take it he likes westerns.
Yeah. I was going to have Jeff pull another clip of this scene, but I thought, photo will do it. People can rewatch. The background of the city looks great, lit up. But if you watch it, the city lights all flicker at the same time. Not random flicker here or there. No, they all kind of twinkle and blink at the exact same time.
In the city grid. I don't know.
Yeah. So
They're drawing too much power.
Yeah, in this scene, we see Jonas gets asked to keep an eye on Kieran due to his strange behavior of late. We don't know what's going on, but if you rewatch it a couple times, you know what's going to happen. But yeah, that's the second little catch on this. There's still more. Here we go.
Well, can you go back to that picture? I got a quick question for you about
Sure.
that. There's two lines that look like little tiny poles with a little circle. And it looks like there's pipe going back out towards the screen. Is that holding the screen up for the lights on the city?
No, that at a different angle, those are ropes to help lift the windows open and close.
Okay, thank you.
That's what they are.
I'm just asking because I actually didn't know.
Yeah. So but when you rewatch this, people watch those background city lights, you'll see them all blink on and off at the same time. Oh, they don't go completely off. I should say they dim. They dim and brighten up. So, isn't that the same set from Beneath the Surface?
They do reuse quite a bit of
it
stuff.
does look like the table definitely is. I think the windows might be 2. So, Jonas is getting asked. Kieran convinces the team to stay and help with the resistance as they will get the quadria that he's been smuggling out for quite a while, or the resistance has been smuggling out. Boy, are they in for a surprise. Yeah, then we get this guard with this huge, these are big barrels, bigger than our shotguns, but it's like a sawed-off shotgun with a pistol grip, which I've once shot a 12 gauge, like that setup, a 12 gauge, both barrels same time with a pistol grip. I'm telling you, that hurts like a son of a bitch. Here with both hands holding on firm, tight as you can. Oh yeah, that's got kick. I don't recommend it. But yeah, that's a pretty cool looking gun. They do have some interesting guns. They got another. It looks like a Wonder Bluster from way back in the day, where it's just a big tube that he's shooting bullets out of.
The hose,
little 9mm bullets or whatever. But yeah, and then we see Jonas shooting bullets from his gun. But
I got a picture of this too.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What's that?
Oh, I saw that when I rewatched it too.
Red.
Yeah.
It's actually lit up in this one, and I'm like,
So that's the practice gun from Rules of Engagement. That episode. It's like, wait a minute. That only shoots a red, energy beam that stuns. So how is he shooting bullets out of it? But then after they start running down, you look at that bottom of that pistol grip. There's no red dot.
Yeah.
So yeah, what happened there?
Well, he is hallucinating, so maybe he hallucinated the different prop guns.
He doesn't know.
It's
about
true.
That
How would he
engagement
know?
guy.
Yeah, he doesn't know INTARS, so
Yeah.
For a moment, I honestly thought that was the show trying to tell the audience something's definitely not right here.
It could
but
be,
it's the wrong
yeah.
point of view for doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we start realizing we learned Kieran's losing his mind. We noticed that Jonas isn't really there to catch him as he fell off the platform. Because he's there 1 second, then gone the next.
Yeah.
My question is, how the heck did Jonas convince the Klonoans to convince him, or to allow him being brought over to Earth for better hospital care. What do you think? The way the Klonoans were, they would have been like, "No, he'll be fine in our hospital system." He's, not holding any secrets for our country and
They
what
just
we're
want a
building
couple
with
of
the
Tomahawk missiles. You
Yeah.
can take care of them if you give us a couple Tomahawk missiles.
Yeah.
That's all we ask.
So I
Yeah.
couldn't
Well, they
figure
really
out-
wanted Earth's help on
Yeah.
Yeah.
all of this, and so, or they really want. Actually, they just really wanted Jonas back.
Yeah.
To keep an eye on things, but I think they knew at the very end, like he's beyond our scope. And besides, they're stuck in like the 60s, even though they have some tech, and clearly we would have better ways to handle. They probably thought, oh, if they take him back now with this kind of injury, maybe they can heal up everything else that's wrong with him.
Yeah. Then we find out from Doc Frazier making her guest appearance again, that he's suffering from he's suffering from advanced schizophrenia, which my mom used to run a halfway home, and I met several schizophrenics since I was a kid, so I know how they behave, and he did a great job. I mean, some of them are a lot worse off, but this is like the classic, you get it and you don't know you have it. Like you don't understand it too. But with the world they lived in, schizophrenia isn't, a thing there. They don't know about that yet. Because if their medical is that bad, then their mental health facilities definitely have no clue about it. So yeah, it's unfortunate. But yeah, Dean Stockwell did an amazing job playing a schizophrenic. And you kind of wondered when he was talking to certain people and they were talking different. That was the other thing I noticed.
Yeah.
Characters talked a lot different than what they normally did. So,
Jonas was a whole lot.
Jonas slowed down and said certain words in certain ways compared to his normal way, where he's talking really fast. So I was like, oh, okay. And same with the resistant leader. He talked real slow, like, are you understanding me? So I think that was another little tip off they had for the show. And then, here we see he's talking to Jonas, but the monitor shows Jonas ain't there. So, it's sad to see that happen. But, that's how schizophrenia works. I mean, I knew a lady that she talked to a guy in a green suit all the time. He just wore a green suit all the time. And it was like a shiny green suit, not just like plain. It was shiny and it lit up in the sunlight. So it's like, oh, okay. So, and she'd point him out. We saw nothing. It's like, okay. Yeah. Wave to nobody. But, it's how it works. Then Jonas at the end, learning that Kieran made up the resistance, the other scientists, and that the other scientists suffered from the same thing, and they just like kept letting it happen, like, oh yeah, that one's gone crazy. Next, oh, that one's crazy too. Well, let's just keep going. Let's see if it keeps happening. Well, that was our American government way back in the 40s and 50s, people.
Yeah.
So they really nailed it on the head for that one. But that's what I had for great scenes and new people we got to meet in the show.
Cool. Now, what did you like about this one, John?
Yeah, I definitely liked the hallucinating Jonas, especially when you were talking about earlier of how the way Jonas was talking. I was specifically thinking when he's running down the alley and he gets pulled into the alley by Jonas, and he's like, it's okay. Like, he's talking so slow. I think that was like one of the big clues. And when he would just show up out of nowhere, he's like pacing back and forth in his lab, and then Jonas just walks around the corner. And he's like, everything's going to be okay. And he's like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, it's fine. It just kind of definitely was a big clue is, something's not right here, man. No, I thought it was good, especially with the whole back and forth between the government's trying to like, hey, we really need these missiles as defense, and O'Neill literally says, well, it's cool that you could use that as defensive, and if you wanted to take out their air power over their cities, it could be offensive. And yeah, just kind of like going back and forth, and also bringing up the past, how we've helped other planets before, and it hasn't worked out too good, and we have a feeling it's going to do the same thing. But yeah, they really wanted those missiles more than anything. And no, I thought the best part of the whole episode obviously was the twist that there is no resistance. It's all in his head. And yeah, I just felt so bad for him too. And to bring up your point, Skeeter, I have one of my best friends was diagnosed probably when he was 16 or 17 with schizophrenia. So he was like literally one of my best friends, and I would try to help him best I could, but just seeing him struggle through that, he did an excellent job portraying that for sure. It's definitely one of the better episodes too. But I agree, they should have really utilized him, especially when you see him in iconic shows like obviously Quantum Leap, but he was such a good Cylon in the new Battlestar Galactica, and how his whole character was in that show. I thought he was always so good in that. He was one of my favorite characters in that show. So yeah, I feel like they wasted a little bit of potential with him, but at the same time, it's Dean Stockwell. What are you going to do? I'm not going to be mad that he's on screen. You know what I mean? But I just wish that they could have thrown him a bone or two, like, yeah, no, I've got this thing, and I made my own little Nequadria bomb, and I can give it to you. Wait, you made that? And like, yeah, it's okay, I'll give it to you guys, or something crazy like that. I think he would be good with that.
I probably would have put him in I'll save that. Anyways. And about you, Supreme Commander Thor, what else did you like?
This episode always, I don't know, it's one that I will generally skip because it's not a fun episode. But at the same time, I think it's a good episode too, and these stories do need to be told to show the consequences of playing around with things that you don't quite understand. So yeah, like it's a necessary episode, but it does not have a whole lot of rewatchability, at least for me. It's one, like I said, I generally do skip by on a normal rewatch. I did watch it a couple times in the last week just to make sure that I could pick out the scenes that I liked and everything. But even that, and I struggled for lines. I basically just settled for scenes that I found interesting, because there was really no good lines. I didn't feel nothing that really stuck out. Like it is a tragedy. This story. It's about a guy that was brilliant. He helped design and create this bomb, but at the same time, the bomb gave him all the playing around with the Nequadria gave him schizophrenia. So they did it really well. I think Jonas Corrin did an excellent job. Like, just when he gets hit with the news that it's all made up, he was quite stunned, and he played it very well. And the fact that, and he probably made it worse for himself too, because he was handling raw Naquita when he was smuggling it to his safe house.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like he's got it in his pocket or something as he's walking down the street. Great episode. Just one that I just don't like to watch over and over again, but I do enjoy it when I do watch it. It is a well-acted, well-written episode. The pacing is even good. I didn't feel like it slowed down too much, especially once you learn that, things aren't always what they seem in this guy's head. But yeah, no, I do enjoy it, but I wouldn't watch it too many times.
Yeah, I only watch this basically on a rewatch. I'll have it on kind of in the background a little bit, and for some scenes I'll tune in.
Mhm.
Yeah, some of the things that I like, I think Corin and Dean are fantastic in a room together.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought that's like
Mhm.
when Jonas is really coming into his own as a character. I mean, I started to really like him around like Frozen anyway, but by this point it's like, okay, I see what we're doing with this character, and this is a good role for Jonas, especially when it relates to his own home world.
Yeah.
And you got the rest of the crew that are trying to help, but after the events of Abyss, you got Jack who's just like, I don't know what it is, but after Ball tortured him, it's like he's just not in the mood for like shenanigans with anybody at this point. Not on the SG crew or anything like that, but like for all these other worlds. But he's also a little more contemplative about like, you know what? We've done this before and we did not like it. It's like a line out of Tremors 2 Aftershocks. I've done this before and I did not like it. And
You sound like Daniel Jackson.
and I got that clip right here, and we'll do that soon enough. But like, and he's like, yeah, I've been spending a lot of, well, I think he phrased it, I've spent a lot of time with Daniel, but I think he meant that as far as like the Abyss episode went.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent some time together.
That was a great touch. And it's like, after that, he's kind of got a more of an open mind, and okay, maybe we don't rush into some of these things. We know we got understanding orders, but this is what we got. This is a good story, and it is a good episode. My problem comes in, I'll save it for the bad. It basically comes down to the use of Dean here. And then when we get to the bad, I got 2 episodes that I would have put him in that might have played off a little bit better. But that's being said, let's do some favorite lines. Let's start with you, Thor, since you said you only have like 2 or 3, you said?
Yeah, I got 3, and they're not really lines. They're more like scenes that I liked.
Sure.
Clip 1 is the temptation of Jonas.
If you do this, you will be granted a full pardon. You will be reinstated into your position at the Academy. Your life will resume as though none of this had ever happened. It's time, Jonas, for you to come home.
I liked Velas. That was good.
Yeah. That's really tempting right there. Oh, you get to come home. And scene clip 2 is he really there?
I've got these headaches and my mind wanders. It'll all be over soon. Do you think I should take Colonel O'Neill and the others to meet the resistance? They can help. I don't know if I trust them.
Yeah.
And clip 3 is it's all in his head.
There is no resistance. It was all in his head. A fantasy. It's impossible. This is from Fraser. Dr. Kieran is schizophrenic. Might be a side effect of the research they've been doing here.
That's a good scene, because you could tell from Jack, like, he did not want to tell him this, but he had to. And he was trying to be like, bro, I'm sorry. There's nothing here.
Even Jonas's reaction was fairly well. He sold it very well.
A complete shock,
No decisions, just SG-1.
All right. Well,
so those are my scenes.
Yeah, pretty good. And how about you, John? You got any favorite lines out of this one or dialogue?
probably a scene in a line. So that scene that he just played, the second clip that he played was definitely the one I was mentioning earlier, when he's just kind of Jonas is just standing there, and as the audience, you can tell he's just like, there's no emotion really. Like, he's trying to be reassuring, but in a subtle way of just kind of just like a little smirk, like, it's gonna be okay, buddy. Like, just kind of this weird little, it's like, what's going on, man? Like, that's not Jonas. Like, that's not Jonas at all. Like, what's going on?
The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Yeah,
Literally.
just the way he was talking.
Yeah. So out of character. I guess the line that kind of stuck out for me, which I just chuckle at when I hear it, is when O'Neill's talking to Hammond about the Cologne government reestablishing relations. And they he goes, it's not I hope you I wrote it down. I hope you diplomatically told him where to shove it. And he said, it's not that simple, Colonel. And they tried to frame Daniel, and so they just kind of go over everything. But I thought that was just one of my little favorite lines from that.
Cool. Yeah, Hammond does he's in the episode. It feels like not a lot, but every scene that he's in is important.
Yep.
So it feels like at least we didn't waste him.
Right. Right.
How about you, Skeeter?
Yeah, I got a few. Even though we got one that you said you got a clip for.
I'll just play it.
This is you play it when I get there. But otherwise, this was a tough one to get good line. It's like Thor said, there's like full on conversations that makes the whole. You can't just pick like 2, 3, 4 lines. No, it is a whole couple paragraphs that makes the scene so memorable. I mean, it's very detailed, very in depth. So it was hard to find, just some zingers or, something quick and quippy. But I did get 4. I got 3. Commander Hale saying, according to our Foreign Intelligence Service, the Tyranians and Adarians are about to sign a non-aggressive pact. This would leave us in a very vulnerable position. Jack goes, I'm just curious. What made you think we would care?
Yeah, exactly.
But the whole episode, he's like, I don't care. Just give us what we want. And tough. You don't get what you want. You get what we give you. And then
Sam continually being like, but we got all this medicine and we got this we can do for you. And they're just like, huh?
No.
Well, I like how they tried to even pressure them into giving them. It's like, if you don't give us weapons, we might have to use a first strike with a Quadria bomb. And that would be bad, right? Like, they're trying to literally blackmail us into giving them weapons. It's like, dude, we don't care. Like, do whatever you want. You're not
They're
getting
there convincing Sam to come help them finish their jet engines so they fly better. It's like, wow. But the other one I have is the clip we're talking about. Hammond says, you sound like Dr. Jackson.
You sound like Dr. Jackson. We spent some time together.
Yeah. That, it seems like it should be funny, but no, it hits the heartstrings a little bit because you're seeing Jack starting to become more aware after the abyss. He should be thinking more like Daniel instead of the way he was for the past year, so many years.
Yeah.
And then the last one I got, Kieran asks, so how are the negotiations coming? Jonas says, well, after 4 hours, the only thing we could agree on is to adjourn for the day. I know that feeling. Oh.
Good.
But that's all I had.
Yeah, by comparison to the next episode, this is a tough one to kind of pull lines from. We just played the time together. I thought that was the most perfect line in this episode. Just for my liking, in my opinion, mostly because of the reference to Abyss and how Jack's feeling these days. And then whenever the name Ball comes up, he gets a little twitchy.
Oh, yeah.
So Jack ain't too thrilled when we had to deal with him. I'm now into season 7 at this point on my rewatch. And I'm like, oh, it's so great. I don't remember all this stuff happening so quick. It's been a long enough time since my last rewatch that I'm like, oh, all right, this is kind of fun again. So that's what we got going on for that and for lines. So getting into the things that we maybe did not like. And hopefully by next week we got a name for this new segment because I'm working on clips to break up our segments, everybody. But for things that we didn't like, I'm just going to go straight to the jugular on this one. This was, as well as Dean Stockwell did, he did great. This was not the episode I would have put him in to use his talents. I would have actually thrown him into Memento.
Yeah.
And I think he would have been a great, like, the leader or the great military leader on the other side. He would have been good in either of those two, and it would have made the best use of his talents. The other one, I would have done something a little bit crazy. I would have put him in the Changeling. I would have made him one of the I would have made him like the General Hammond role for the Firehouse.
He'd have made a great Tok'ra.
Or a good Tok'ra. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have been fun for Allegiance, which is coming up next week. That would have been good.
That would have been a great spot for him.
Or even like Redemption and then Frozen, like being that one Tok'ra. It was the complete like, yeah, we're not really here to help you. We're just here to help save somebody else.
Yeah.
We're too cool for you. We're out.
But we don't like the Tok'ra around here, so. But Skeeter, what are some of the things that you didn't like about this one?
Just like I said, it was great storyline. Great to see Dean Stockwell. But I'm just echoing, been great in a different role. He did an amazing job, but he could have been a way better character in a different way. But just my 3 nitpicks. We had the smokestack in reverse. We had
until you pointed
the city
that out.
lights flickering at the same time, and then we had the gun. That was not the right gun.
Yeah,
that Jonas was using. Yeah. So that was my only 3 little nitpicks. I mean, otherwise, I enjoy this episode. Like I said, it reminds me of what I known people going through, and it's I don't know, kind of gives me a little nostalgia from my childhood and growing up.
Yeah.
How about you, John?
Well, I have to agree with Dave on this. Yeah, if it's playing in the background, I'll try to pay attention, and it's usually when he's going through the part of him losing his mind and everything. But yeah, I'm kind of with Dave. I kind of skip over this a lot. And it's good for character development. It's good for story building. It's good to, hey, how's Jack doing with, how, especially after everything that's happened to him with Ball. It's good to see that. But yeah, it's not one of my favorites by far. But yeah, and again, with the echoing, Dean Stockwell should have had either a more flushed out role or given the reins to another character in another episode. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is as far as an episode. It's not the worst episode, right?
Oh yeah, no, I won't even call this close to being the worst.
No.
It's just good.
Right.
Yeah. If he could have had just like one little zinger of his own in this one, or a reference to Ziggy or something, that would have been super funny.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
Even in the background or something, a reference would have been nice.
Yeah, I was looking for any Quantum Leap references back there.
I was looking like a hawk too. There was like
I found everything else, but yeah, him holding up in the Quadria rock. This one I call Ziggy.
Yeah. And how about you, Dave? What do you got for this one?
Like I don't really have any nitpicks about this episode. I think it's well acted. I think it's well written. I think the pacing is good. Just the source material is heavy, and it does not add to rewatchability. Once you know, like there's like once you've seen episodes, you know how they work, but if you make them fun, then it's got a bit of rewatchability to it. But at the same time, you need a few serious episodes. I think maybe if they would have put this episode maybe a little later in the season, because it came right after Abyss, and Abyss was another heavy episode where we got a guy that's being tortured through the whole thing.
Yes.
And
you're already like, can I get a week off, please?
I know, it's...
Put the other guys
or
here,
even if they just swap the other guys and this one.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you had to do. Yeah.
I think that would have worked a little better because, you get a little bit of levity and then you get another deeper episode that has actual real consequences that shows that playing around with stuff that you don't understand can hurt you. And so like, I don't have any issues. It's just, it's not an episode I will watch over and over again.
Right.
I hear you on that one. Now, as we go around on scores, what would you give this one for a score then?
I'll give it a 6 out of 7.
All right.
Like I said, I don't have anything wrong with it. I do like it.
Cool.
It just doesn't have what I consider a rewatchability factor.
Gotcha. No, that's cool. That's fair. How about you, John? What would you rank this out of 7 chevrons?
Yeah, I'd probably do 6 out of 7. It's a good episode. It's just like, like Dave was saying, it's very dark, right after dark, and all you had to do is swap them. Go dark, light, dark. Just Abyss was rough, and then we're like, all right, next. Right into but it was good for, I will give it this too. You got to think about the era and time this came out, and not everybody knows of schizophrenia, what schizophrenia is. It's not as known as it is today. And it was good for tackling an issue. Like it's an issue tackling episode, right? It's like a modern day issue tackling episode. And I thought they did really good with it. And but that's what I feel like it was almost like a PSA. But
gotcha.
You know what I mean? But it was good for what it was, absolutely. So 6 out of 7 definitely sounds fair to me.
And like they do mention it in the audio commentary. I'm just reading here that this was a homage to John Forbes Nash Jr., who was the mathematician that did go.
Yeah, The Beautiful Mind.
Yeah, A Beautiful Mind. So, yeah, it was
the mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Skeeter, what do you got first?
I know I'm kind of weird. I like dark episodes, so I liked Abyss. I like this one, but this one I like a little more. Like you said, I have full understanding of schizophrenia. So I'd have to give this 6 chevrons, but it's just starting to roll to the 7th one. Just started, so I guess that'd be like 6.25. 25,
Okay.
25, 25, 25, 25.
Yeah.
Man, everybody gonna be like, "What the hell is wrong with Jeff?" I'm gonna be. Well, if John comes back, we'll bring him back on here.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought it'd be me. Oh wait, I better.
Don't say anything.
There he is.
He's back now. So
got him.
Yeah, for me on a 7 chevron scale, everybody gonna hate me, but I'm gonna say 5 because I don't think it was a good episode. But following up Abyss with this one is not a great combo, and this wasn't the best use of Dean Stockwell. Like we've all said, he did great. Episode, they accomplished their mission. It is a good episode. I don't have too many nitpicks other than like after Skeeter pointed one out, I'm like, well, shit.
Why are you making me get this clip? I don't get it.
Yeah.
You will.
But like little nitpicks don't bother me too much. Just the overall feel of the episode is just another like bit of it's another heavy episode in a row. And unless it's a two-parter, I don't like too many of those in a row on a show like Stargate SG-1. You can have your heavy episodes, just you gotta balance it out just a tick better. I don't blame nobody for that. It's just the way it fell on the cards. It's fine, but good performances, good story, and we do have the Walter bump in here. So 5 for me is about where I fall. It is definitely better than an average episode for sure. So, and let's see, fan rating on Gate World 5.93 out of 10.
Oof.
Aaron gave it 2 out of 4 stars.
Wow.
So he's
rough.
Dead set in the middle on this one. There's probably a lot of stuff he liked and a lot of things he did not like. I almost want to he's joining us next week for Allegiance and Cure.
Yeah.
So we will ask him at that point. Really quick about Shadowplay and Dean Stockwell. Did you have what didn't work for you on that one really quick? Was it just Dean or what was it? So
I want to grill him about Nightwalkers.
Oh wait. What did he do on that one? I don't remember.
He did 1.5.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my god. I've been like all over the place with
No, that's fine. I often like stuff that other people don't. I often hate stuff that other people like. So it's just weird.
It happens. I mean, we all got something like that too. So, but that's gonna do it for Shadowplay. Let's get on to something that maybe should have been in this place right here in the
super
episode.
lighthearted. Yeah.
You mean do we need to call in the other guys?
Yeah.
Man, this one. All right, let's see here. When SG-1 is captured by the Goa'uld, a pair of scientists mount a rescue operation, whether they're wanted or not. I have a couple of opinions on that synopsis, but you know what? I'm going to say it's perfect. Because how else do you write this without giving away a spoiler on it?
Yeah, it's really hard.
Intentionally getting captured by the Goa'uld to save a tow, immediately you wreck the whole plot. You might as well just focus on the name of the episode. And this is such a crazy episode.
Yeah,
I can't help but really like this one every time I watch it, especially because of John Billingsley.
Yeah, it's so funny.
He crushed it
in
this episode, and if he was not in this, I don't know if I would have liked it as much. I like Patrick McKenna, but I'm a little iffy on his character in this one.
Yeah,
but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Skeeter, what are some of your favorite parts about the other guys?
Yeah, I want to call this episode, besides the other guys, let's call it Star Trek Gate or Gate Trek, because they bring up Star Trek a lot.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
but
they do.
There's a reason. We'll get to that here in a minute.
And I'm sure we all got some of those lines.
I got those clips.
And I got maybe something you guys didn't get. So first off, I want to go to this damn planet.
I do too.
I love the double moon or double planet, right?
Yep. This was a great setting and shot.
Gorgeous looking. So, but it kind of reminds me of, I just realized it now. The episode where Daniel gets captured by
which one? He's only been captured like 20 times.
Hold on.
Yeah, narrow it down here, Skeeter.
Shut up.
Does he have long hair, short hair? Come on.
With the Unis.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he's dragged down to that water and he's trying to swim across.
There we go. That's exactly it.
Right there.
Yeah.
Now I just realized it with the beach. Thanks for the super stick. Huh?
Thank you, Anthony.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to go to vacation. This looks gorgeous. I want to live there for a while.
Even the pyramid was awesome inside.
Yeah.
That looked great.
Yeah.
All for
but
this guy.
yeah, for
Who are you?
oh wait
For
a
the
minute.
red shirt
Oh, come
Tok'ra.
on.
Yeah. He
Ah,
looks like he should be in Blade 2 in the background. I don't know why.
I was just like,
Um,
what the hell with this look? Was
Yeah.
he a discarded SOCAR concept art? Is what this was?
I'm missing a
Could be.
photo. It did not go through, and it's making me mad right now. I had his first prime or his lead guard. We meet Harak.
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 Or Harak? I got him in here.
You did? Oh, good.
Yeah.
Let's go to him quick. That's played by, there he is. Michael Adam. Wow. His last name's fun. Adam
Thwaite.
Thwaite.
Yeah, I would never try that.
Yeah, it's THWAITE. So it's Adam Thwaite.
Adam Thwaite.
He's in 5 episodes on SG-1. He's been in Walking Tall, War for the Planet of the Apes, the BFG Horns, Resident Alien. He was in that as Howard Wright. I don't know if you remember that, Jeff.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I think it was like 5 or 6 episodes. He played Howard Wright. He was also in Altered Carbon as Father Kovacs. Yep. He is also a big-time voice actor. He voiced the Merchant in Resident Evil 4, if you remember those games.
No way.
That's the Merchant.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
Yep, that's him. So
that's a good price.
Harak is good.
Yeah.
I like him as a character. I wish they would have kept him around after season 7, but I get it.
This is me showing pride in my work.
There is one voice acting character. He is super huge on. He plays Jay in the Ninjago shows and movies. Like, there's like 10, 12 of them. He also plays like 6 or 7 other character voices in all those shows and movies. So,
jeez.
Yeah, he also does Mobile Suit Gundam series. He's one of the main characters for that, and like a ton of others. So I was like a little more impressed with them. I'm like, oh, I didn't know you did all of that. And as soon as I found out he was the Merchant of Resident Evil, I'm like, oh yeah, I love this guy even more now. I love that game.
Now I do too, because that's one of my favorite memes and characters in the game. 100%.
So, but yeah, then now we get Khonsu, played by Adam J.
Terrible
Harrington.
name.
Yeah, it was bad.
Does he have a robot hand that I just noticed?
No, I think it's just
a glove.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's got the ribbon on his hand.
Oh, yeah.
He's been in Countdown, Parks and Rec, The Lincoln Lawyer, Bosch, The Climb, Palm Royale. He was also on General Hospital as John Jagger Cates. He was on Supernatural for a few, Dexter, Show Me Yours. He also previously...
That sounds wrong.
I know.
Yeah, Show Me Yours. He was also Gould #2 back in season 1, episode 1 and 2, Children of Gods.
Oh yeah, that's
so,
right.
And that was before we started doing deep background
now
on all the characters. Yeah. So he also voiced Sindri in God of War and God of War Ragnarok with Christopher Judge. So he did those games with Christopher Judge.
Cool.
Sindri, yeah. So I didn't know that until I read that. But wait a minute. What's this in the background? I mean, yeah, he's got this wall of swords, but come on, Trekkies. What is that?
Part of a bat'leth.
Yeah.
No, yep. That's the Klingon Bathlet sword. So, I mean, at least the guy has great taste in decoration. This is my wall. Can't figure out where I got the idea from at all on why this is above my...
Oh, that's rad, dude.
Yeah, I got
I got swords, but I don't have a way to hang them up around here. My walls don't support that.
I got like 16 others in the house.
Wow.
They're like hung up. This is just right above where I sit in the living room. The face TV, so this is always behind me. So when people send me Snapchats and I send them a selfie, they're like, "Whoa, what the heck's behind you?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah, it's some of my swords. It's okay."
Apparently, he has Kurgan's sword from Highlander 2 in the background, but I'm not a big Highlander guy, so I don't know which one.
Is the one that's right over his right shoulder.
Right shoulder? Okay.
Yep.
I was thinking that one
sword.
looks. Yeah.
So, yep.
Somebody was a fan.
The one on the left side, I know it, but I can't place where it's at.
I'm staring right at it like I think I know what that is, but
Then there's 2 battle axes on each
Yeah.
side of them too. So, but yeah, that Klingon, I didn't know if anybody else caught it. So, but anyway, let's get
these
to
3
business
idiots.
3 lovable goofballs. Let's start from the left to the right. I love all 3 of these guys.
John Billingsley.
Simon, like I said, start from the left. Simon Coombs.
Coombs. We're
played
saved,
by John
everybody.
Billingsley.
It's Coombs.
Yes. Oh, good. Coombs is here.
He's been on Star Trek Enterprise.
Yeah, Dr. Phlox.
Yeah.
Ham and Tommy. True Blood, which I remember
right.
from True Blood. He was good in that.
I do remember that. Oh my god!
In the new Anaconda movie.
Oh, he is.
Yes. I really got to see that. I'm like,
yeah, now I will too.
Yeah, there's one more person. I'm like, okay, yep, now I can watch this.
Yeah.
He was in Shameless, Masters of Sex, Intelligence, 2012, Superman Returns, The Others, and a few episodes on the X-Files. Next, we got Myers in the Middle, played by Randy Shuley. He's been in Rock Point PD, The Unprofessionals, Bones, The New Addams Family. Sorry, poor guy. The Adventures of Captain Zoom in Outer Space.
Yep.
And The Christmas
I've seen
List.
that.
I have too, and that's why I know him from as Captain Zoom.
Me too.
And then finally, Jay Felger, played by Patrick McKinney, who I enjoyed him since I was a kid because of the Red Green Show.
Yeah.
I loved the Red Green Show and him as Harold. Instantly, when I first saw this episode live, I'm like, Harold's in the episode. No way. And I'm like, let's see if he plays a straight role. And right away, it's like, nope, he's the comic relief 100%. So, but for those who don't know Patrick McKenna, like I said, he plays Harold Green on the Red Green Show, which went on forever.
20 seasons?
Wow.
It was quite a while.
Long time.
It was super long. But I always compared Red Green to my brother, who everything duct tape fixed. When we were kids, if the sole or a shoe was breaking off, you'd just pull out duct tape and wrap it.
Well, yeah.
So he's really the redneck MacGyver. But he was also in Traders, RoboCop, Murdoch Mysteries, Lady A's Secret Society, Winging It, and Duct Tape Forever, just to name a few. He's also he's a voice actor for so many animated shows. I couldn't even start to pick them because there were so many of them. It was just like there's over 40 of them that he does voice characters. So, but yeah, fun fact, by the way, about Patrick McKenna. He became the only person ever to win Gemini Awards for Best Actor in both a drama for Traders and the comedy Red Green Show, all in the same year in 1998.
Holy cow.
So, yeah, Red Green Show started in 91 and Traders started in 96. And in 98, he won a Gemini Award for both drama and comedy.
Cool.
So he's the only one to ever win 2 awards in one night for
the Red Green Show went on for 15 seasons.
Yeah,
with
15.
2006.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the first time we hear Jack called teal'c, I think.
Yeah.
I could
Yeah,
be wrong.
I think so.
So it just threw me off guard. I'm like, what? T?
It's almost like him calling him dude or something.
Yeah. Then we got this gorgeous
Ooh, you got
scene
a
of
good
the
picture of that.
Elcash hovering above the team as they get surrounded by Jaffa warriors. The Stargate's there, the ruins are there. You got rock formations, mountains. It is gorgeous. It's a beautiful
should be the
scene.
poster.
It was shot well. You can see the rings are moving in the photo as they just dropped off more guards. It's like, damn, they did an amazing job with this photo or this section of video. Then you got, there's just too much. Jade, Coombs, and Myers are just hilarious on Jay's plan to save SG-1. So he's like, we got to help him. It's like, yeah. And then Jay shooting blindly.
Yeah.
Getting there, he's just shooting around in a circle, not even looking. Then he goes, yep, area secured. I love this episode just for him being it. And I mean, all the characters were great. That was just good. Then Jonas smiling after Sam reminded him, why aren't you smiling? He's like, oh yeah, first time getting caught.
Was it really getting caught?
Yeah. And then we got Coombs and Jay trying to get to SG-1 after getting on the ship, trying to figure their way. And I've read, all the manuals. I know the blueprints of every one of these. Okay. And then I call this whoops, when they realize that they purposely got caught. They're just, what? Oops.
I think Jack calls him adult. He's like,
yeah,
adult.
Knit.
Or knit. Yeah.
Knit.
That's it. Yeah. You knit.
I like how he also turned his hat backwards because Jack had it on backwards earlier.
Yeah.
So I mean, all that little stuff and just
idol worship.
We're here to rescue you.
I love how he says that,
and he's just all smiling. It's so
like, yeah, we did it.
He's like, I'm the man.
Yeah, and even them drawn on the symbol.
Oh my god, that was the first thing I noticed. And then when he puts his glasses on and no one else notices.
Okay, here we meet Teal'c, played by Martin Sims. He's been in Night at the Museum, Red 2, Everything Will Be Fine, the TV show Ghosts, The Foundation, Dead Silent, and Red Dwarf. Also, another voice actor for several animated shows and video games. For the video games, mainly for his big success was Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six series. He's in several different games as Smoke. Then before he was on, I pointed him out. He was a Jaffa in Revelations in season 5, episode 22. Then later on, he is Hagen's bodyguard in Space Race in season 7, episode 8. And then he pops in for season 1, Atlantis. He is Hoffman, one of the Hoffman people.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that's episode 8.
We'll have to keep an eye out.
Season 1 of Atlantis. It's earlier on. I believe. I didn't get the episode. So, they must have forgot to. Then this new holding cell is pretty cool.
Oh,
just
yeah,
don't touch it.
Oh, yeah.
Just don't touch it, like Jack says. And how did these two pass as Jaffa is beyond me. I mean, it just,
especially with holes in there.
Yeah, I know the one. He has a hole in his back.
Yeah, and they're walking. He's trying to cover the hole in his chest, and trying to walk tough. And it's like, yeah, how the heck?
He immediately puts on his glasses as soon as they round
Yeah.
the corner, and then they run into more Javon later, and he's got glasses
You
on. They don't
shot
think
him.
to ask, like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
why do
Oh,
you
that
have
was
those?
Jay, you shot that guy. Well, it was perfect
Yeah.
timing. You
I mean-
threw up. It distracted him, so I shot
Great
him.
job.
No, I zatted him. I zatted him.
Yep.
I zatted him.
Yeah. Then, like I said, for a second, we see some details on the torture stick. I couldn't get a good photo of it because it's literally 1 second of time.
I could probably help you with that.
I want to build that by, like I said, I need some good photos of it just to get the details.
I'll help you with that.
Yeah. So, like I said, it's 1 second. You see him show it, and then it's gone. But then, yeah, Felger and Coombs arguing throughout the whole pyramid is just, I love it. They're just fighting their way through that place.
How did they not get caught at any point?
I
know, because they were in the
Dumb luck.
background when Konsu got killed too.
Yep.
Like they're hanging out in the back.
And then they just hand him the staff weapons because they got to deal with something real quick, and then they're just holding him like, wait.
Okay.
And he's got the glasses on still.
Yep.
Guys, he's in the room with all the bad guys, and he has glasses on, and nobody thinks to be like, wait a minute.
Yeah. When do we
Something's
wear
not
glasses?
right.
Yeah.
Teal'c loves his big guns and cannons.
Hell yeah.
This is also, the cannons are now a different color. I think it's because moving to Sci-Fi Channel. They used to be the same color as the staff and Zat weapons, but now they're this just green, like say corroded copper green. So yeah, that's a new color for them. So yeah, I got mine a little tweaked on the color just to show the difference. But and let's see, what do I got next here? Yeah, Jack being a little cocky, the Heroic almost gets shot.
Yeah.
Whoa, shit.
That's going to be part of our new outro when I finally get around to making that.
So they have this ceremony. Can you see something for a secret base having a secret ceremony? What should not be there?
Cameras.
Yeah, Siler with the video camera.
I know.
Like, what are you doing?
Oh, that must be Martin Wood beside him there too.
Yeah,
I think
it
so.
is.
Yeah.
Yep, I was just about to say, and that's Martin Wood next to him. It's like you guys are filming, which it could be, but you got a Stargate in the whole picture,
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. But yeah, so I thought that was funny. And then my final scene, another person imagining kissing Carter. I still say Rodney imagined his kiss with Samantha Carter. I think he imagined that one. I don't think it really happened.
I don't know.
No, it didn't happen. So, yeah, that's what I had. But yeah, this whole episode was perfectly written for our two lovable dolts, Coombs and Felger. I mean, they wrote the script perfect for Patrick McKenna Manley because he's the main guy. But the storyline's very well done of two idiots who are trying to impress. Well, one trying to impress a team, and the other one get dragged along. So I loved it. It was just wonderfully done. Yeah, that only gets seen for 1 second. You can see there's writing on it, which I never knew. And
I never noticed that before.
If you look near the bottom of it, there's a purple stone set in it, like they have in the staff weapons.
Yep.
But it's a different shape. And like I said, you only get one glimpse of it. Also, now they got better shots of the Jaffa armor, like the chest plate. I thought it was all silver lines on there, but now I see some of it's gold.
Yep.
Against that like bronze brown,
Well, he's also a first prime, so.
Yeah, but the other Jaffa have it too, because I was looking at their suits too. So it's all little details, because one day I will build that too. I found a full-size mannequin for $30, so I might go buy that and start. Because I got
make your own Jaffa armor.
Well, I got the Jaffa armor for the hand and the arm sleeve here, and I got the prints for the boots and that top. So, and the rest of it's just like chainmail, which I can also 3D print chainmail. So
apparently, the whole thing's made out of rubber. It is insanely heavy. So these guys that are running around in it are just sweating.
Oh yeah.
So.
All right.
I did not realize. I know they did somewhat. But.
Yeah, they did. McKenna and Billingsley did a interview with David Reed, I think last year, and it's one of the better ones with actors, and they do go over quite a bit of what they did and how much they improved, and it was actually a fair amount.
Yeah, that's where he really stands out. I mean, I knew him get up close to listen to the radio while Jack's talking at the beginning. That was all improv.
I know.
And Richard Dean
and the scene where,
right.
the scene where the Jaffa catches them as they're walking through the forest, he copied the guy's voice. He wasn't told to do that. The guy's like, "Who are you?" And then he's like, "We are here."
John, what are some of the things that you liked about the other guys?
Everything.
It's one of those episodes.
Yeah. So my main little thought today was, what if it was all a dream? What if because they are sitting in the lab. I know it's not, but wouldn't that be funny if this was just like literally, hey, we're just kind of a fun time episode, and it was just all in his imagination the entire time. That I thought that was a little fun. It could be, but no, I think most of what happened. But no, there's nothing bad about this. Is like one of the best SG-1 episodes of all time, in my opinion. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, well, he does come back one more time. So
it was a theory when this episode first came out that it was all in his head. But then they released Avenger, which he comes back. And
okay.
They talk about
yeah. So that's a fun one. Yeah, Patrick's really good. You got anything else, John, or that pretty much what stood out for you?
Obviously Coombs is probably, he made me laugh so much in this episode. Just every time he's like his little squeals and screams, especially when he's at the he's like, "Oh my god!" And he's just like, "I know this," and he's just nerding out. And when he's just like geek nerd, or they're just like making fun of each other and always just arguing is honest. My other favorite scene in this episode is when the undercover Tok'ra are like, "Here, we're just gonna hide you behind these boxes. Just stay here or you'll die." And they're like, "Okay."
Not a problem.
Not a problem. That's like, I thought that was hilarious. I'm just gonna stick you behind some boxes and just stay quiet. You'll be good. And I also wanted to know, like, where did they get the Sharpie or marker or whatever they needed? Like, where did you get that?
Well, I kind of wonder if they didn't have it in, like, one of their coat pockets, because I mean,
that's what I was thinking, like a pen.
Yeah,
exactly. That's kind of what I was thinking too, right? From their DCUs, they just like happen to have a pen and just, here, let me do yours. Yeah, it looks right. Let's go.
And they can't tell we're squat. So.
It looks so bad.
But they drew an X-wing on their foreheads, really.
Yeah, right. That's kind of what it looked like from afar. His whole going off script, and just the overall tone was great. Like it was everything that this episode should have had, honestly, and it did. It was great. His whole like, well, we gotta, I'm gonna be the hero. I've always wanted to be the hero, and I want to, because Jack's my hero, so I want to be like Jack. And especially when they sneak on and they're in the vents and they're just making so much noise. And he's like, "Felker," he's like
making the bird noises was
yeah.
Is that a bird?
Is that a
And
bird?
Joke's like, no.
Dude, literally this episode, I just die every time I watch it. It is so funny. It's so goofy, especially when he's just like, "We're here to rescue you," and he's got that goofy smile, and he's like, "We don't need to be rescued. What are you talking about?"
We're on a mission, you nit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
And then at the end, they did need to be rescued.
Right? No, and that's the redeeming part that I loved is that, hey, actually, by the way, that whole plan went bottoms up, and guess what? You actually need these guys now. And no, it was a good episode. For I mean, just at the end too, I'm like, really? Would they really get this type of ceremony and everything? That's crazy. And then he just like makes out with Carter. Oh yeah, never mind. Okay, but okay, McKay, let's yep. And then it's like, all right, well, you guys are definitely restricted to base for the next 2 years. You have fun in that room.
And Supreme Commander Thor, Mr. Dave, what did you like about the other guys?
I'm just gonna say the same thing everybody else has. Everything like this. This is one of the funnest episodes of Stargate they've done, other than maybe 200 and Wormhole Extreme.
Yeah.
Just everything about it. Like the actors were all well cast. Like even Randy Shuley as Dr. Myers. Even Dr. Myers was good in the little role that he had.
He was the smart one of the bunch.
Yeah, he was the smart one of the bunch.
I'm going to get away from you guys as fast as possible.
Yeah, I'm going through the Stargate. Tell General Hammond, I'm not going with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Belger and Coombs were just great.
Yeah,
the comedy timing they had just met like that day on set. Like they had never worked before, and they just meshed so perfectly in like improvisation and just reading off of each other to make this episode as funny as it could be. And it was great. And I do like, and like I said with Nightwalkers, I like the weird stories that are a little bit off the beaten path. I don't want a whole season of Jay and Simon, but you know, an episode here or there, not too bad. And yeah, just them sneaking around, making as much noise as possible, disguising themselves as Jaffa, constantly bringing up Coombs is constantly bringing up Star Trek, and Jay doesn't.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I don't get it. And I like Harak too. I think this is a good intro to his character. And I'm glad he sticks around for a while.
Yeah,
he's a good first prime, although he shouldn't have been promoted to Anubis' first prime after this episode. But later on, Jack's like failing up in the world. I see. So
hey, that happens at jobs today.
I know. I know. Don't get no. Maybe like everybody did a great job. And it's just enjoyable. I watch this one all the time. If I ever need a little pick-me-up, I slip this episode on and laugh my face off.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy this one so much because of the character work and just SG-1 largely just taking it easy. Like, oh, and just wait for the cliched villain to show up any moment now, and we go through this rigmarole and routine. But ultimately, how things go awry, and it's all a big double swerve. Like you think, like, oh yeah, the Tok'ra are getting one over on Anubis, and SG-1's going to get their info, and of course something's going to go wrong. But you don't think straight murder of the Tok'ra, and then all of a sudden, Harak's been in on it the whole time with Anubis. Like, yeah, we've been feeding this guy like misinformation, so it's like oh man, if they were feeding him misinformation, that's not going to be good either. So I like that idea. I like that as a storyline twist, and that we get like a first prime. We can really, I don't know what it is. His charisma, his presence. Michael was just freaking awesome. I'm like, this is the first prime that I think could really take on teal'c and be like an annoying little pest. Like, he actually loves serving Anubis. He relishes it. He wants to not only please him, he's happy to do anything he is asked to do. Like, shoot this guy, kill that thing, blow up this planet. He's like, yes, sir. That's like a go-getter. I'm like, that's different for watching the Gold and a first prime. And I'm like, this was good. And I'm glad that he stuck around a bit. All the character work's great. Characters are great. Actors, fantastic. I enjoy this one immensely. The comedy is really good. And it tells a good story. Pacing's excellent. Editing's really good. Martin Wood directed this, written from a script from Damian Kindler. And my God, what a combo. Like, more of this, please. And this is the best reprieve you could have after the last 2 heavy episodes.
Yeah.
And even Jack's starting to feel a little more like into the swing of things. And I think this was the first episode his knee was in better shape. Because he had been dealing with that injury for like several episodes. And this is the first time he's actually kind of moving around pretty good. So, and let's get into some favorite lines. I know Thor's got a few over there.
Yeah, I got probably more than a few, but
same.
Yeah. Clip 1 is butt snorkeling.
They're just tired of your butt snorkeling. So tell me how you finally defeated Apophis, Colonel O'Neill.
Oh, Major Carter, I based my doctoral thesis on your amazing wormhole stability theories.
Fight me, Coombs. At least my heroes exist. This was a Trek convention, you'd be all dressed up like a Klingon.
Vulcan, Felger, Vulcan. And I don't know how you can call yourself a scientist and not worship at the altar of Roddenberry.
I have the shorter version of that. Basically, I don't know how you don't worship at the altar of Roddenberry. That one cracks me every time.
Clip 2 is, did I get them?
Nicely done. We were alone, but that'll probably change now. Oh, please.
That's like classic Harold from Red Green Show.
Yeah. Just panic. Start shooting. Clip 3 is, they did what?
Ship. Lots of Jaffa. SG-1 captured. Flew away, sir.
Where are Professor Spellger and Coombs?
They used the rings at the ruins to go up to the ship to rescue SG-1.
They did what?
They did what?
They did what?
And clip 4 is red shirts.
I knew I should have updated my will before agreeing to off-world assignments.
You were not going to die, Coombs.
Oh, come on, Felger. We might as well be wearing red shirts.
I don't get that.
And clip 5 is, he is sick.
What are you doing here? He is sick. I believe it is something he ate.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Jay, you just shot that guy. I mean, you really shot him.
No, the Zadit is completely different. He's come on.
Zadit shot him.
Gotta go.
Gotta go. Come on, let's go. Gotta go.
I loved how he did that inflection of the voice. Jay, you shot that guy.
He is sick.
Yeah.
Try to lower the bass of that voice, bro.
And clip 6 is twice.
This little stunt of yours does not excuse the fact that you disobeyed a direct order from me twice. Do it again, I'll shoot you. Are we? Crystal.
Yeah. And clip 7 is thank God.
Let's go home.
Thank God!
I had to throw that one in the end.
Good.
Yeah.
How about you, John? You got any favorite lines?
Oh man, there's so many. Obviously, anytime they were arguing with each other, and you'd be like, "Nerd, geek," and then anything to do with him like fanboying out in the beginning, and he's like, "Would you look at those guys?" He's like, "Who?" And it's like, "Look at them, they're just so cool," and he's just nerding out. No, I would say one of the clips that Dave was playing earlier with the Vulcan and worshiping at the altar of Roddenberry is definitely one of my favorite lines as well. And in the beginning when he's like, "Hey, you guys back to saving the world again, for the 7th time," and Teal'c's like 8th.
Yeah.
Neil's like,
track.
"Wait, you're counting?"
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, those are just a few I can think of.
All right. And how about you, Skeeter? You got a few left?
Actually, it was hard not to write lines. So I'm like, no, I gotta cut back. Oh no,
Quote this whole episode, really.
Technically you could. I mean, this whole episode's just hilarious. Good one-line zingers, everything. So, at the beginning, Folger Jay says, "So what do you think they're talking about right now, Jack? Soti, who are you taking in the cup? Lord Stanley's cup? Hockey? Remember with the ice and skating? We went to a game last year." Teal'c says, "Indeed. I believe the Canucks of Vancouver are superior warriors." Jack, Canucks, eh? So lunch?
He was a Minnesota North Stars fan or the Wild at that time.
Yeah.
Although I thought I remembered reading somewhere they thought I think the Canucks were playing really good, and when they hit the playoffs, they actually used that clip or something like that.
Yeah, I think they made the play. I think they made the finals that year. They played against Boston and then lost in 7.
That's
right. And then rioted.
Yep.
Jay says, "Big stuff going on here. Big. I can give you a full report if you want." Jack goes, "Save it for Carter. We just came for the fine cuisine." And they're going through all the freaking ready meals. And I got the whole saving the world thing. Jay says, "But then you guys could get right back on to saving the world again. For the 7th time. Teal'c, 8th. Jack, wait, you're counting?"
You're not.
We did this Star Trek conversation or convention. Myers saying the ships. Sam saying, "How come you're not smiling?" Jonas, "Should I be?" Sam, "Well, it is your first time being captured by the Goa'uld." Jonas, "Ha, you're funny." Steady smiling. Her rock comes into the cell. Colonel O'Neill, Major Carter, the so-called greatest of all Tari warriors, and the Shova Teal'c. You I am not familiar with. Jack says, "Yeah, he's new."
There's a few episodes where he's just called, he's the new guy.
He's new guy. Let's see, did we cover this one? Well, kind of. I got the whole thing here. Jay says, "Oh, Colonel O'Neill, are you all right, sir?" Jack, "What are you doing here?" Jay, "Stand easy. We're here to rescue you." Sam, "Did he say we?" Jay, "That's right. I have Coombs with me. Coombs, hi. And Jack, hey, look, everyone. He's got Coombs with him.
I know. I love that line.
That is so good.
Jay, you can thank us later. Right now, we have to get you out. Jack, Felger, just what part of Gate Home did you not understand? Jay, we just couldn't let our fellow SG team members be taken. Jack, Felger, Jay, what about never leave a man behind? Jack says, what about we allowed ourselves to be captured on purpose? Jay goes, you what? We're on a mission, you nit. That's like this whole show is just quotable.
I forgot one more line that I wrote down earlier.
Go for it.
When the Jaffa dude's talking to him and he's like, this is nothing compared to what Anubis is capable of. And O'Neill's like, you ended that sentence with a preposition, bastard.
I didn't put it in here. I figured one of you guys would have gotten it, but
yeah,
him asking for a resume. And then he asked the chief, he goes, do you think the resume bit worked? No.
It needs work.
That one I figured one of you guys would have gotten, so I left it out.
I thought I made that clip actually, and I don't know where it is.
I got Jay saying, you tried to help people. This is the thanks you get. Coombs, I should have shot you. Simon Coombs says, I knew I should have updated my will. Oh, wait a minute, we did that one. That's right, the will. And then the last one I got, Jack says, we need weapons. Coombs, looks like there's an armory at the end of the hall. Either that or a bathroom. And that's what I had for lines.
Well, most of them are covered except for one that I have, but I'm going to be using this for a new segment going forward, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
I think I know.
This is not good.
About the things that we didn't like, I got a couple of clips I'm patching together.
Cool.
Otherwise, yes, very quotable. Love all the Star Trek references. That's fantastic. I mean, we get that in a future episode too. Yes, sir. We can't call it the Enterprise. It'll be a fun one.
Yeah, he was a Blackhawks fan, but he's from Minnesota. He still supported his home team.
That makes sense then.
Mm-hmm.
But his character MacGyver was from like Minnesota.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
And Shanks, yeah, he was a Canuck fan. Yep.
Oh yeah, still is, I believe.
Yep.
Back when I was a boy in Minnesota, my grandfather's he would just go into those monologues talking about him growing up in Minnesota.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's some pretty good selection for lines. Now, as evidenced by my quote, let's talk about the things that maybe did not work or were not good. This might be the shortest segment we've ever recorded on our show. And I got nothing. I love this episode. So
I don't got anything either.
I have 0 things to say negative about this.
I'd rather talk about all the good stuff anyway on this one.
Yep.
I do have one nitpick, just to be fair, though. And it's at the very end. And let's get to that clip. What's missing out of this scene?
ID
I overlook it?
The
other
other
guy?
scientist.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he gated home.
Well, he
so
didn't get
got
in trouble. Yeah, he didn't get in trouble. This is death duty for the next 2 years.
This is their main laboratory where they're supposed to be working.
Sure.
Like,
but
you couldn't have had
Myers
him in
was
the
off world.
background at
Yeah,
least,
no,
or even
I
a
agree.
stand-in. Just
Or maybe because he followed orders. He's off world again.
he's either off world on another mission or he's got some R&R he's taking right now.
Or what if he got promoted and now he's their boss?
Yeah, that could be too.
A fun little thought. Yeah, I threw this in at the end mostly because I was like, where's the other guy? The name of the episode is The Other Guys, so where's the other guy?
Oh, crap. I just realized I forgot something from last episode, but we'll do it after our rating.
And, well, let's speak about ratings. I will kick us off on this one. I'm going to give this 7 out of 7 chevrons. Total lock. We're getting out of here. We're getting home. Skeeter, what about you?
I agree. 7 chevrons. But as we're about to get ready for the gate to open, what's that? It's still spinning. It's going for an 8th, but it doesn't lock yet. So, I mean, 7.5. I love this episode. It makes me laugh every time. I love Coombs and Felger. They're the most lovable dumbasses of this show through all the seasons.
I'm glad John was willing to do this because this was in between shooting Enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
And when I watched this live, I was like, no shit, he's on this show. All right, John, what do you got?
I would have to give it the 8th chevron from the Atlantis gate, just because, there's nothing. This is just literally probably in my top 5 favorite SG-1 episodes. I watch it more than most SG-1 episodes. This is always one I have to rewatch, and like Dave was saying earlier, like this is just something that I'll put on when I'm feeling down or something, and it'll just snap me out of it almost immediately. I definitely 8 for sure. 8 chevrons.
Nice.
There you go. Appropriate score from the Stargate Atlantis guy. All right, Supreme Commander Thor, what do you got for us?
I'm going 7 too, and it's just starting to spin to 8. Like Nightwalkers in this one are like my top 2 episodes, I think, of season 6, and Nightwalkers just beats it a little bit just because it's more of a X-Files type one, but this one is right up there, like just funny, just a great episode all around, and big action scene at the end. It's like, it's got it all.
Yeah, a little bit of everything that makes SG-1 so much fun. 3. I know they got Jolene in a later season. They're gonna put Bakula on.
That'd have been good too.
Yeah, he could have been the first minister or whatever he was, Veller, but I liked who they got on that one.
Now, what I was going to say, now we got all our scores out. I totally overlooked. I was going back through my notes and I was like, oh crap, I forgot for Shadow Play at the end. I was going to ask all of you, what if the other Clonoans, like the minister and all of them in the conference, were also suffering from effects from the Quadria? Because they all been around it. So what if there is no war?
Well, it's later proven that there is one.
I know.
It's all in your head. It's all in your head.
They all need to get tested.
I know they go back to it, but prove that there is war. But what if it wasn't? What, like, oh crap, what if they just ended it with that? And made me kind of wonder first time watching it through. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
They were just gaslighting everybody the whole time, and nobody realized it.
Yeah. They're all suffering from schizophrenia.
Yeah. So. Okay. Back to band rating here on Gate World, 7.79, which I think is a tick low, but it's all right. It's still a really good score. Gate World's rating from Darren is 3.5 out of 4 stars. So pretty fair. And I think that's going to wrap us up for the other guys. Now, before we head on out tonight, you guys want to let everybody know where they can find you? Let's start with you, Supreme Commander Thor, and what you got coming up next.
You can find me over on my every Stargate Frames in Order account over on X/Twitter. We are currently going through the Tok'ra Part 2, probably getting close to 455 frames in. It'll probably come in at about 1,200, so we got a ways to go on it. And you can find me here every Thursday night on the Stargate Files.
Awesome. And how about you, John? Where can people find you and What you got going on next?
So you guys can find me over on X / Twitter under the Every SGA Frame account over there. So right now I'm doing all the frames for the Storm, and we're about 1,200 frames into that right now. And that's probably going to go up to about 1,700 to 1,800 frames. This episode particularly has a lot of still shots, zoom in shots, not a lot of dialogue. So it's really taken I think when I generated this, it was something like 20,000 frames, and I've whittled it down to about maybe 1760, somewhere in that range. But it's just going through all those shots, getting rid of those, and then right after that, probably in about, I'd say, a week, we're going to be doing the Eye, which is the follow-up to the Storm, which are both really probably some of my favorite episodes in Atlantis. You get to introduce Kolya from the Janai and how ruthless he can be. And once they introduced him and having him as an arch nemesis for Shepard really sold me, because they run into each other so many other times in the Atlantis show. But it's between him and Michael that I've always loved as far as like favorite bad guys on the show.
Michael's somebody mentioned Connor Trenier, and I was like, oh yeah, I know. When he joined the show, I was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
And then he had to shoot the final season of Enterprise, and he couldn't come back for a while. I was like, damn it.
I really hate, when they introduced him in his biological like weapon making stage, and it's like Ronan, Taylor, Shepard, and McKay all stumble upon one of his secret bunkers, and he's literally making like a xenomorph crossed with a wraith, and they're trying to fight that thing. That storyline is probably one of my favorite storylines, and I feel like they just kind of left that hanging in a way. I know you get to see him a little bit later on, but I don't know. I feel they could have been kind of like in SG-1. What are those soldiers that Apophis or Anubis ends up using those
the super soldiers.
That's what they reminded me of, like the Atlantis equivalent to those guys. And I was really sad they didn't really get to see him too much. You saw him like one or two more times, but they really were something to be like worried about for sure.
Cool. We're looking forward to gearing up for covering Atlantis, and we kind of have a kind of penciled in for when that'll be kicking in. And Skeeter, what about you?
Well, you can find me right here. I'm at home.
Okay.
Find me. You can find me here Thursday nights with the rest of the guys doing Stargate Files. Saturday, Deadwire Live. And then you find me on Facebook, Threads, Facebook, Instagram, and Threads under the Stargate Files, and Instagram Skeeter _ the Stargate Files.
Right on. And I want to say thank you to everybody joining us. On one last little note before we head on out, there is a particular event going on in January. There is a Sail the Cruise with the Stargate crew. Skeeter and I will be joining that cruise. We've already put our deposit down, and now we got to start paying for the rest of it. But we will be going on that cruise, and we are going to try and do the show remotely from there and do some extra fun footage and stuff like that. So if you're going to go, make sure you come hi and say hi and see us. And also, hey, feel free to join us in the chat, watch our streams, watch everybody else's streams. And thank you all for tuning in. You have a great night. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Share and subscribe. We leave the replays open for everybody. Season 1's been pulled down. They are now uploaded as separate videos just for episodes. But if you're a member of our channel, you can go back and watch the full live stream experience from us, because there's a lot more than just us covering episodes. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Gators are going to gate. We will see you next time.
Come try.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Stop by anytime. In fact, I'll take you fishing. I'd love to do that. There's this lake in northern Minnesota where the bass grow that big. Well, don't call us. We'll call you.
We better get out of here.
No, really?
No. Really.
You will go. Right. You will go.
Think it gets showtime?